I don't really have any kind of interesting opening to say here because we're just going to be talking about good stuff. Oh, wait a sec, did that count as an intro? Greetings, fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. Well, coming off of the cusp of that oh-so-terrible bad news we had recently, I can still taste it in my mouth. Yep, that's pretty bad. What do you say that we switch things up here with some positive news that has been happening in our community as of late? And be sure to tell me in the comments section which part of this video meant the most to you. Which things are you excited about that I'm about to talk about? Whoa, that's a lot of abouts. Let me know down there. Here we go. First bit of news. Daniel Navarro has finally given us an update on the upcoming PS Vita game Indigo 7, a title that I talked about so long ago that I kind of forgot it existed. Oh, and also looks like Scott Pilgrim too. I just thought I'd mention that. It just gives me that kind of vibe. But don't worry, it's in a good way. In fact, it was such a long time ago that I talked about this game, I'm not even 100% sure I had gameplay footage to show you all. But now I do. And to go along with this totally awesome gameplay footage that I have here, here's what his tweet had to say. The Japanese version of Indigo 7 is simply beautiful. Hashtag coming soon. Hashtag censored. Hashtag censored. Hashtag censored. Hashtag PS Vita. Hashtag censored. And sadly, I wasn't able to find a ton of information on this game, unsurprisingly. And Google wasn't a very much help, again, unsurprisingly. But from what we can see here, it looks to be some sort of puzzle game, I guess? So think Scott Pilgrim meets Tetris, I guess? Oh, and the VO is absolutely on point. Give it a delicious listen.
Yeah, ba ba da ba ba ga da 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 ga da 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 do.
Very stellar voice acting, I gotta say. It was? Well, compared to mine anyway. But hey, it's still coming, and that's a good thing. Okay, let's see what else we can find that's happening in the world of Vita. Oh yeah, that's right, Luke Bernard has announced his final 2 PS Vita games, one of which we already knew of, the second one, maybe not as much. Though it does still have War Theater in its name, so I guess that counts for something. Here's what he said: our last hashtag PS Vita games to come out will be Skull Pirates and War Theater Blood of Winter. Will only be in physical format, much like Death Tales was. What's that? These Vita games are only getting a physical release? I think some of the digital fans out there have something to say. Go for it, guys. Yep, the people have spoken. But unlike Indigo 7 Quest for Love, I actually have some information to tell you about this game. Thank goodness for Steam. And I'm only going to be talking here about War Theater Blood of Winter just because I've already talked a ton about Skull Pirates in the past. Plus this one has blood in its name, so you just gotta love that. Here we go. From the developers of War Theater comes the next series in the installment, Blood of Winter. In this free to start... wait, I forgot I was talking about the Vita version for a sec. In this turn-based strategy RPG, return to Kassali, where the endless war continues to rage and powerful new forces converge to determine the fate of the world. Sorry, I said that with so much authority that it kind of hurt my windpipes. Plus, haven't we heard this kind of story in the past before? Take on the role of one of 7 unique hero characters while completing quests to unlock new perks and gain an edge on your competitors. Featuring 7 hero characters, 30 multiplayer maps, more than 50 challenges to complete. The description also mentions online support, but being that this is the Steam version as opposed to the Vita version, I'm not 100% sure we're going to be getting that. Probably not at this point. And if it's true, darn you Steam for having more features than we do. Gonna need that pyro body pillow for comfort again. Here's something that was awesome to see. Lily Mo Games was celebrating the fact that Habraxia was the #1 played Vita game when it came out a couple of weeks ago. You remember it, it's that game where you go pew pew. This is what their tweet said. Very pleased to see Habraxia 2 make its way to the top of the most played Vita games of the week on hashtag PSN profiles. We're very grateful for all Vita Islanders support. Hashtag heart. And again, this was totally awesome to see. Now, although I've already talked about this game in the past, I didn't mention any of its key features, so anybody who maybe hasn't had a chance to play this game yet, here's what you can expect from it. Engage in 20 unique bosses, customize special weapon layouts, earn 64 persistent ship upgrades, choose your path in branching levels, enjoy high-quality retro art pixels, and chiptune music. I won't say anything, but I promise I'm dying on the inside. Unlock New Game Plus featuring harder enemies and bosses, experience a touching story, challenge both versions of all 22 enemies in boss rush mode, and test your reflexes in boost rush mode. But anyway, congratulations Lily Mo Games! So you guys remember earlier how I said that Indigo 7 Quest for Love, I didn't have any gameplay footage back in the day? I think I've mentioned that like 3 times in the video already. Well, such was the case with this game, Gods of Almagast. The last time I talked about it like a week or so ago, #edit, it's actually been longer than that. I had no idea what to expect. I was thinking maybe a shmup possibly, but gameplay footage has finally landed for us, and this is what the game looks like. Not quite exactly what I was expecting here. I guess it's kinda sort of like a shmup, only in more of a crossword puzzle form, minus the crossword, since none of the words seem to spell out anything. I believe it's supposed to be an outer space version of that Chinese board game Go. At least I think. And according to the developer from here, the game will be out on February 25th in the Western territories. You can buy it digitally. And yeah, I thought this game was going to be a shooter. I thought it was going to be a shmup. I thought it was going to be an outer space adventure. That Constellation Dog is kind of creeping me out. It turned out to be none of those, but hey, still could be fun for what it is. Oh, and just real quickly, wanted to mention to you all that Pachi Pachi on a Roll is officially out now on the digital stores for the PS Vita in the West. And that'll just about do it. That covers all of the positive stuff that we have been having as of recent. Let me know, guys, what information on this video excited you the most. Please don't say that Constellation Dog, it'll make me cry. But other than that, have at it. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Mazgas, Jesus Hernandez, Kionko, Burzin Mystery, Juan M. Hermosillo, Eric DeWitt, Tasha Monti, Ronan Alganto, Matt Hargett, Smug Wolf, Sakib Alam, Kabul Trappa, Azumara, Jackie, Donut Valley, Romp King, Dr. Super Artie, Makis Blob, B Mystery, Matt Fox, Reiko Star, Neo Arashi, Milk Sama, Bushin Ryu Cat, Ascorp, Zicrito, Frayden, Joseph Razmick, Shin Snake, Ellen Iwazu, Gutter Drums, Hemdall Imbert, Wendy K, David Ray, Phantom XRS, Saul Ramirez, Kyle Brooks, JR, E-Rock, Pierce Sterner, Adam Thury, Sculpture Tugel TCG, BMF, Clayton Malarkey, Joshua Williams, Jared Haddo, Kevin Enright, Heston Joseph, Aaron Swanson, Rodrigo Vera, Hero Acer, Adam Sondi, PS Vita S, Richard Cruz, Lori Sweeney, Jale, Mario Cruz, and Larry Anderson. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screen here, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. Likes and shares can help equally as much at making this channel grow. And Constellation Dog, please, please stop looking at me.